Hey, Paul from Akewatu here, and today we're going to be talking about this board right here. It's the One Bad Egg from Mark Phipps. Don't forget, as ever, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get all the videos from Akewatu as they drop. Okay, what's the One Bad Egg all about? Let's have a look at that outline, and you'll get a bit of an idea where the egg name comes from. As you see, that outline, there's a reasonable amount of symmetry between nose and tail, hence the egg. And you can just see that full template, that full outline of the One Bad Egg. These days, there are a bunch of brilliant designs on the market, specifically designed to surf as mid-lengths for that versatility. And this is one of the best ones around. Okay, who's surfing the One Bad Egg and what sort of conditions? Well, it's a super versatile board. You might have heard of the expression, the one board quiver. The One Bad Egg is designed with that in mind. It can be ridden on really small days and can actually be surfed in pretty solid waves as well. So there is really that versatility in the One Bad Egg, coming in for kind of whatever conditions really are thrown at you. But broadly speaking, catching a bunch of waves, super high wave count, really good paddling ability. In terms of who's surfing it, so if you're relatively new into surfing, you're going to find this thing very user-friendly indeed. There's nothing really that's going to sort of trip you up in terms of the functionality. As I said, paddles super well, very reliable feeling under your feet. If you're a good surfer or even an expert surfer, Mark Phipps himself is a brilliant surfer, and he surfs these, absolutely rips on them. The bad part in the One Bad Egg, it does have a bit of edge, it's got a bit of attitude, and it will go kind of where you want to put it on a wave. All right, so this particular one here is a 7.4. That's coming in just over 46 litres, but they are available in the extremities down there, mid 6 foot, right up towards 8 foot. This one here, the 7.4, a pretty popular size overall. And just in terms of that overall outline, this is a performance egg, so this is designed to surf well. It's not just a big lump of board, and that's reflected in that outline. So a really nice template. So really a versatile board, super maneuverable. If you just check out how those rails are foiled. Fair bit of meat there towards the middle of the board, as you might expect. And then we slim down towards that nose. All right, let's check out the rocker on this. Pretty mellow and continual throughout this. Nothing really extreme there. It's not really what you want in a mid-length board, anything too banana-y. Maybe for bigger waves, steeper takeoff, stuff like that. So a little bit of lift right up there in the nose, but otherwise the entry rocker up in the nose, ditto through the tail. Bit of lift there to keep things lively. You can step back on the tail, this thing will perform, so a bit of lift there through the tail, but nothing to get carried away with in terms of anything particularly extreme. It all flows together pretty well throughout. Okay, let's find out what's going on underneath in terms of bottom contours, see what we're looking at on the One Bad Egg. We've got a bit of single concave up here, not loads. That's pretty mellow really. Back through, and then as we get into the fins, we're just going to transition here into a bit of V from side to side through here. So a bit of V throughout the fins, single concave to V, pretty classic in terms of a bottom contour. The idea of the single concave is to get that water through the board and create that lift, and that V is just going to help facilitate getting from one rail to the other as you shred this thing in the pocket. Okay, let's talk fin setup. The One Bad Egg comes with your classic 2+1, so your single fin with your 2 side bites. That's an option if you're coming from shortboard, you're used to surfing shortboards, thrusters, you want to jump on this to cruise, try something different. Alternatively, ride it as a single fin. If you're used to logging, if you ride a lot of single fins, you're going to enjoy that feeling. So everything comes together really well. Whatever your fin setup, it's a really maneuverable board. It's going to take you to places on the wave. You're going to have a bunch of fun. So in terms of the choice of mid-lengths out there, there's loads on the market, plenty to choose from. If you're looking for something with loads of versatility, you can surf it from small up to pretty solid waves. The One Bad Egg from Mark Phipps is offering you all that super maneuverable board. This is going to be a great choice. Thanks for tuning in. to our review of the One Bad Egg from Mark Phipps. Don't forget, as ever, down there, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get all these videos as they drop. We'll see you next time.